Hey everybody, welcome to the Death Twitch channel. What the fuck? Hey, we're live, Eric.
Are we live?
Yes, we are. We are
I
live.
don't feel alive.
Oh no, what the hell is going on, people? Oh, there's the Death Twitch. Oh, you got a good banner going there. Oh, hey everybody. Hey, yeah, I'm Dino, and that's Eric over there, and yeah. Welcome to
It's
the
weird that
Death
I
Twitch
can
channel.
see
Yeah.
two different angles of you.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, because I got the two different cameras up, one for frickin' Skype and one for the other. But hey, how's your horror year going there,
Oh,
Eric?
I don't know. I
You
don't even
don't
watch
know?
movies anymore.
You're like me? Yeah, you're not watching nothing?
Nothing. Oh,
Oh, Eric, I've tried. Oh my God, I've tried. I've even tried comedies. I've tried dramas. I've tried action. They're not doing it.
yeah.
I'll tell you what I am watching is there's some old like 70s like witch and vampire movies that are kind of obscure, but it's all about like lesbianism and sucking blood, and pretty much that's the movie. That's it. That's I mean
Yeah,
they're good.
that sounds about right.
A little bit of eye candy, whatever. Here, which one is it? Let me see. Let me
Oh,
you go
the
ahead.
chat up in case anybody happens to say anything.
Right. You haven't live streamed in a while, have you?
Um, whenever me and you did it last,
Oh
I
wow.
think.
Gee. Shit,
Oh,
where's it
somebody
at?
somebody is in says, "Oh, hello, Darkness Demon. Thank you for showing up." Oh yeah, by the way, we just do this like randomly. We just decide, "Hey, let's jump on and chat." We're not going to really try to entertain you. I mean, I'll
Pretty
answer
much.
questions if people ask them, but I'm not going to put on like the whole like game show host voice.
No.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the show.
No. Depends how we feel, how we go. We're just talking. We're hanging out. That's all. Shooting the shit. If you guys got questions, feel free to ask us, and that'll get some conversation rolling. Huh, Eric? Um, Chop.
Perhaps.
Maybe. Depends on what you ask us. Don't ask us to rank any of the Halloween movies or anything like that. Greetings and
So,
salutations, Choplock. What, Eric?
what was the last thing that you watched?
Oh, we just watched Nightbreed.
Oh, right. Tell me about
Yeah, and yeah. I won't say a whole lot because you're gonna rewatch it, but yeah, stands the test of time, man. It's getting there, right? What
that. Yeah, I haven't
19?
seen that since I was little. I really liked it when I was a kid, but there's something about like since then I've
Felix,
been
what's
like
up?
resisting watching it again
Yeah, really
because
resisting?
yeah.
Huh?
Well, I mean, I should see it.
Yeah, no, you should. It was one of those movies. I don't know why, but it took me like forever to like rewatch it,
Right.
and I guess the spurring on of this Netflix, I think it's Netflix, doing the series
Oh, there's
Nightbreed.
a series now.
Yeah, there's going to be a series on, I believe, Netflix, and it kind of got me interested. And me and Ted were talking, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't seen that since I was a kid. Let's go back and I think I felt like watching that. I always get the glimpse of that chick for some reason, and so we ended up watching it, and yeah, it stands the test of time. It's shit. There's a lot to talk about for that movie.
Really?
Oh my god.
I seen it a bunch when I was younger, but like I don't even remember anything now.
You know what? Same here. I mean, you recognize Angel. What's his name?
I don't
What's his
know.
Cox? Whatever. The dude that was from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and he's
I
supposed to be.
never watched that.
Yeah.
I
I,
seen somebody earlier on Facebook was there was some horror site was talking about Buffy the TV series or whatever the fuck, and somebody posted a picture of from the movie, that came first, and like this is the OG. Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I remember. That's the Buffy I know. I never watched the show. I know
Pee Wee
Buffy the
Herman
Vampire
Buffy.
Slayer, the movie.
Yeah, yeah. Pee Wee Herman Buffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That dude was awesome. No, no, no. Well, you know what? I started to watch the first season, and I never went back and finished. And a lot of people say like it's like their favorite, you
Oh
know,
yeah. I mean, I've heard
kind.
about it
Yeah, and
a lot.
so I don't know if I got to give it a second chance. And not that I hated it, I just, something's got to kind of keep your attention, and it wasn't keeping my attention. Don't ask me why. Could have been a period in my life. Something. Who the hell knows? But Nightbreed was. I mean, the Nightbreed. I mean, Clive Barker, man. He stuck a whole lot of creatures in this. Movie. I mean, it was awesome, man. It was really cool. I enjoyed it.
That's cool.
Southside 13. What's up? What's up,
Hello, Raiders,
Southside?
and Josh from the R-rated horror commentary podcast, and
Oh
all
yeah,
the cool peeps are here. We got all the cool peeps.
yeah,
None of the
Josh. What's up?
assholes are allowed in, so they didn't get the memo. They didn't get the invite. Hmm.
I don't think anybody got an invite. We just popped on, like we always do. We said,
Oh yeah, there is no invite. We don't even. I feel like we surprise ourselves too when we do this.
I was about ready to. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I jumped on the computer and yeah. Next thing I know, I'm live streaming. So what do you know? That's all.
Oh yeah, I put Dino in charge of this stream.
And it's
If you
even
want to invite
half-assed
other
at
people,
that.
you have the power to do that. Or I guess you can't do it on Skype the way we're doing it, huh? This is not like a
No,
hangout. Never mind.
no. There's people on Skype. I mean, I could, but we're just shooting the shit.
It's not the same as a hangout. I keep forgetting.
Right. But I can always, add somebody on there if they really want. We'll see. But yeah,
Uh,
yeah, Josh, what is up, man? You haven't hit. When was the last? You haven't hit one out in a while. One of your podcasts. I'm trying to remember the last one he did. Um, can't remember. Probably a Halloween one, right? I'm
he
guessing.
probably did one with some other people's
Could be. Well, what was the last movie you watched?
in its entirety.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Without saying anything, yeah. Well, this is what I have
I
to do.
think that the last movie that I actually watched the whole thing was the Avengers. What is that called?
The
Infinity
Avengers.
War? Yeah, that was Infinity War. I think that was the last movie, and that was probably 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Really? So, I mean, so not even nothing like older or anything like that. That was the actual last movie you seen.
Yeah, like I just stopped watching
Wow.
movies.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I'm sure I'll get back into it. I guess I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I have to because we're supposed to do something,
Mm-hmm.
and I watched half of it,
Oh, really?
and I like
Okay.
the movie too. I just
Okay.
there's something I'm just drifting away. I am drifting away from like all of humanity, just on my
Mm.
own.
I
I just
hear
don't
you.
fucking care. Okay, but let's talk about these movies that I don't watch and don't care about. What else?
No,
I'm looking forward to Joe Bob's Christmas thing. So I got that going for me. I'll watch movies then.
right on
I'll
Shutter.
watch
Yeah,
those. That's
yeah,
Friday, so I'll be busy Friday, everybody.
yeah. What does he just does a marathon all day long, right?
Oh, I don't know how it's going to happen this time. The
Okay.
first when they first brought him back, it was a 24-hour marathon, and I made it through. I actually was awake through about 20 hours worth. I had to sleep a little bit. And then the
Oh,
Thanksgiving one was just 4 movies,
okay.
and then I don't really know what's going to happen with the Christmas one.
Huh, okay. Wow, that was a marathon then, the first one, right? Jesus Christ. Yikes.
It was so yeah, it was cool, dude. It was fun trying to do the marathon, staying up.
Just watched Bad Times at the El Royale. Yeah, Felix, I just saw that came out. That's a
I don't even
little
know what that is.
it's
Is
Okay,
that new?
it's a newer movie. Yeah,
Oh,
it's one of the newer movies that I actually probably will watch. There's very few and far between, but that's one I want to watch. I'm waiting for the new Suspiria to come out because I'm going to watch it. That's one I will watch too. But Eric, it's probably gonna be not so good. But
I just forget about these things. Like I forgot that there was a Suspiria remake.
oh,
uh,
re-
yeah.
yeah. Well, and everybody goes, Don't it's if you've watched the original, don't think of this as a remake. It's the totally different look on. But you know what? I'm still going to do that. I mean, I'm just my makeup. It's like once you see the original, even if they try to veer off a little bit, it's I'm going to have my thoughts on it and think a certain way. But I don't know. Hell, we were talking about these new movies and stuff like that. I just watched Venom, Eric. Okay, and I'm sorry. I'm like, and all the money that this movie made, I'm like, this is what Hollywood has to offer.
Oh, yeah.
It is the dialogue sucked, the writing sucked.
We
The
should talk about older movies.
I know we should. Let's okay.
Because
Let's
all
not.
we're gonna do,
No, I know we're
we
ripping.
talk
Okay,
about new horror, we're gonna rile everyone up,
I know. Well,
and then
Venom's
and the hate
action.
mail will start flowing in again.
A lot of people I think agree with me with Venom, but anyways, yeah. No, let's go talk about some old
I
school.
have not seen it.
Yeah,
Shocker there, right?
right. Who's in the chat here? The bad about
Uh,
Steve Dash. Oh, Steve Dash died. Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Well, okay, moving on. I mean, I
Jeez.
mean, rust. No, rest in peace. But
Oh damn.
I know. Uh, um,
I know.
one
Like,
of the
seriously, though, every day somebody dies. Like,
one of the Jasons were bound to die eventually, right? Oh man, that's bad.
now there's 14 people watching. I was aiming just for 8. I thought 8 was stretching it. We made it to 14. Thanks for watching, 14 people.
Oh yeah. Thanks for watching us
Shut up and
shoot the
make a
shit.
review, bitch.
But hey,
Live streams nobody gives a shit about.
hey, 14 people care.
I'm
Um,
sober, by the way, everybody. Not even drunk.
you're what?
I said I'm sober, by the way. I'm not even drunk.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah.
Holy shit.
I might be the one
So,
that you would look at me and go, yeah, that dude's smashed. But no, I'm not smashed. I'm on,
Dino's fucking wasted.
yeah, I'm on medication, but that's about it.
Hey,
Um,
you know what? I'm gonna watch Alice, Sweet Alice, because I've never seen it.
oh, okay. I was gonna ask you about that then, because yeah,
I don't know why.
I
It's just
haven't
one of the
seen it.
movies I just didn't get around to seeing.
I think because it's in the public domain, right? And
No.
I know it's regarded highly. It's a good horror movie, everybody says, but it's one that slipped by me and I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, you
And
haven't either?
no.
We
I know, right?
fail as horror hosts.
Who the hell are you guys?
I know.
Us
Yeah.
Darkness Demon. Have you seen? Oh, is that why you said that?
Hmm.
1976. That's right up our alley. Yeah,
So I'll try to get myself into watching movies again, and then I'll check out Alice, Sweet Alice, because it's way overdue.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I tried to watch Salem's Lot the other day because I've never seen that either.
The original
Um,
TV series, right?
I guess so. Isn't that
Yeah,
what it is?
yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Tell me what you thought of it.
Oh, I only made it like 30 minutes in. I didn't finish it.
Oh, Eric. No way.
That
Mm.
the main guy that they cast was so 70s. I couldn't even like. It was so distracting. I couldn't even. The other actors and actresses were really good, and everybody was fine. And then this guy just like stood out like major, and it was
The old guy or David Soul?
like whoever with the blonde
Yeah,
hair.
David Soul.
He was just
Really?
distracting to me.
The original Starsky and Hutch. I mean, yeah. Wow. Okay. So no, he God, give it a chance. Although you gave it 30 minutes, I don't know if
I
it.
mean, we'll see.
Yeah, no, I love the vampire in there and Barlow, and yeah, that's a great movie. There's some of the scenes in that movie
It's
are
like 3 hours.
it is. Well, hey, but there's a couple scenes that are just so iconic, and I'll never forget till the day I die. I mean, it stands out like when you're a child, like when the kid's floating above the window. You've seen the scenes before.
I've
Uh,
seen some images.
yeah, it's just like that. Just scared the living shit out of me when I was young, man. And yeah, I love that movie, and
That's cool.
and the end. I mean, well, there's a scene in the movie too where all the vampires are kind of like crawling out from this underneath like pit. It's eerie as hell and freaky, and it scared me to death. And even to this day,
Spoilers? No, I'm just
it's
kidding.
yeah. Well, I made sure I didn't spoil. Yeah, that didn't spoil nothing. But those two scenes just stand out to me as oh my god, I love it, man, love it. Okay, what are those lightning bolts? South side.
Those look like dumbbells.
Is it what are those?
Josh is gone already, you motherfucker. You know you ain't got nothing else to do.
I gotta run. Have a great stream, guys. Halloween, Halloween, Halloween 2018. Um, we don't talk about that yet because we're putting together a real nice review on that movie. In the future.
We just don't talk about it in general.
True.
If
So yeah.
last
Suspiria.
time I talked about
Oh.
that movie, pissed off a whole lot of people.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You know, the bird with the crystal plumage. I, I think I've seen it once.
I haven't seen it, and that's
I've
on
heard
my
good things too, but
Dario
I need to
Argento.
revisit.
Yeah.
Keep going, Raiders, with all the obscure shit that I'd never seen, making me
Right.
bad.
Well, a lot. You know what? A lot of the
No, it's fine.
phenomena I haven't seen either. What's that? Tenebrae.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Well, I think it's called
Opera.
Tenenbaum or something, but I call it
Tenebra.
Tenebrae.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And everybody corrects me all the time. It's like, you know what? I
Yeah.
sounded it out. Fuck you.
Oh.
That's how I was taught in
Yeah,
school.
I'm trying.
Sounding some shit out.
I was trying to remember back again too. Yeah, but that and opera. So I mean, I've seen
I've never seen Opera.
Suspiria, and but I haven't seen those, and a lot of people put those high up on the list too. So, you know, they've got to be something I got to view pretty soon.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh, Phenomenon's got Jennifer Connelly in it and Donald Pleasance.
yeah. Which one would you recommend me go to first? Well, you haven't seen
Ye-
the Crystal Plumage, so you're probably
You
gonna.
mean out of those two?
Well, no, Dario Argento.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't seen all of his stuff.
Out of what you've seen so far.
Out of what I've seen, I'd probably say Phenomenon.
Okay.
You know, however you say it, it's pretty good, but
Tenebrae.
it is kind of. I mean, it's Italian, so it's it's like you get your slasher scene, but then you got to sit through 25 minutes of bad dubbing and weird 70s costumes.
There's nothing wrong with that. I
I'm just
mean,
saying that it's something that I do like about Argento.
okay,
But he
yeah,
was doing slashers before they became teen popcorn movies.
right.
So it's like like just adults and serious shit for like 25 minutes and then you get your kill.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, exciting. You kind of got to come back down to reality. Not saying that's bad. I'm just saying it's not a Friday the 13th.
Right, right. No, it's not like nonstop horror throughout the whole thing. I get what you're saying there.
It's interesting though
Uh,
to watch the Italian movies and like um, John Saxon is in Tenebrae and you know he has to dub his fucking voice and to
mm,
watch him like see how accurate he could get it it's a filmmaker thing. Or I'm not a filmmaker, but
Wow.
I appreciate the art. So I look at movies that way. And so
Mm.
while people are just watching the movie, I'm looking at how well the dubbing was done.
Huh. I didn't know that. Oh well, yeah, I did know that from Suspiria too. So yeah.
Yeah, that all
Mm.
back in the day they just filmed all those Italian horror movies without sound, which is such a weird thing. I have heard of Dead Meat. That's a YouTube channel. They do kill counts.
Yeah, yeah.
I've
That's
never watched any, but I know who he is.
pretty much
I don't
their.
watch other YouTubers. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I know who he's talking about. Dead Meat. Yeah, it's all about the
The
kill
last horror
counts.
film. Yeah, yeah. That one's okay. I'm sorry, I just totally talked over you.
No, the last horror film, 1982. Is that a Dario Argento or is that just
Is
an
that
older
Argent?
flick?
I don't think. I don't even know.
Felix,
I've seen
just
it
an
though.
older flick?
Yeah, yeah. It's like the. I think it has Carolyn. I don't know names.
Hmm.
What's her name?
I know no names.
Anyway, I believe it takes place at Cannes Film Festival. It's like a slasher movie at Cannes Film Festival or something. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Ooh,
Raiders.
takes place in France.
Hey, thanks for being here to talk to us about some retro horror, peoples.
Heck yeah,
That's
Felix.
what gets us off.
Ooh.
Oh, dropped to 11 though. We're down.
Not on camera. Oh, and right
Or
back up to
less.
12. Right back
No,
up to
it is not, he says. That's not. Okay, I'm thinking of the wrong movie.
Okay, okay. Well, you know what? I'll have to write that down. The last horror film, 1982.
I thought that was it, for sure.
Yeah, I never heard of it. Oh, wow.
Take your word for it that I'm wrong, though.
You know what? Ted just shot me some pictures of their Netflix is also doing the Dark Crystal series. They're bringing it back, and the stills are amazing. I mean, they'll actually be using puppets like they did.
Well, they should.
Right. You know, I'm like going, holy shit, how groundbreaking. You know what I mean? They're
You
actually.
know, yeah, practical effects are sort of making a comeback, which is making me happy.
Yes, which
No,
is
I don't
damn
watch
good.
movies anymore. I still rest well knowing that like they're trying to bring back practicals to some extent.
Mm-hmm.
I think it could be a perfect combination of practical and CGI. I'm not against
Right.
CGI fundamentally. I'm just against it being the only effect that they use. I
Right.
hate that shit.
Yes. Yes.
When like they don't even build sets anymore, you just actors walk onto a green screen and then that's it. Oh, we'll
Mm-hmm.
just paint it all in. Like that's lame.
Yeah. 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 Takes away a bit from the film, whether people want to admit it or not. But again, I think the lovers of the old stuff, you know, they're just not going to. I don't know. I just don't appreciate how they're doing the new. And it has nothing to do with like being against CGI and all that stuff. It's just I'm talking about, I mean, the writing and the laziness with writing these films and just getting certain films out there just for the money. And I'm not saying there's not gems out there, you know what I mean? But it's like so hard to find because we're so bogged down between Netflix and Hulu and uh, every other thing that's streaming their movies out there. It's just hard. You know what I mean? Do you agree?
You and I agree on most of everything. That's why
Pretty.
we're
Yep.
horror buddies.
Yep. Yep. Um.
But no, I need to get my ass back into my horror. I just have been
Yeah. I
for
can't
the first,
wait, man.
life was really throwing a lot of problems my way, and then so that was one reason. And then other than that, I just needed to get away from everything. So that's why nobody's seen me in a while. But I do miss my damn 80s slashers. I do. I
Mm-hmm.
miss them. I need to get back into it.
Yeah. That's the one thing with doing these like on our channels, like because we're old school, and we what it let us do was go back and watch a lot of the old slashers from the 70s and 80s and uh, that was kind of like a weekly, you know, enjoyment that I got out of
Yes.
like me and Ted, like when we would do like the big long commentaries, which, you know, people really don't get on YouTube, the whole length of the commentaries, although some say they do, but um, it's just, yeah, I enjoyed that. And we've kind of gotten away from that a little bit because we're changing things up, which is okay because I'm still watching some of the movies, but um, yeah, hey, life comes up and we have to veer off a little bit sometimes. Not all of us can go, you know, real hard every day with a new video, you know, and and put shit out there, you know.
I would
It's
never want to do
yeah,
that much content.
it's overboard.
I
It's
think
too
that there
much.
should
It's
be a line between like your life and your YouTube
right.
to some extent. Like
Well, you
I
have
know
to.
people want more content from me, and believe it or not, there was actually once upon a time where I was releasing shit on a weekly basis
Yeah,
for
right.
years.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
years, I did it, and so I've been there. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think like if I could do more content, I would still only do it 2 or 3 times a week and leave you gotta leave space, in my opinion.
Uh,
I don't think you should put your entire life on YouTube like some people do with vlogs and they constantly film everything they do all the time.
well, it's
Stuff like that.
overkill. It's
But
just
that's
yeah.
their thing, I guess. So
Everybody has their own thing, and you know, I guess. Well, I guess what we can say is good for them. I mean, do your own thing, however you want to do it. If it makes you happy, do it. It doesn't make me happy to do stuff like that. Like once a week for me is good. I
hmm
mean, to get me to do any more than that, then I'm taken away from enjoying life,
exactly.
breathing in fresh air, seeing the sun, you know, all of that good stuff that, you know, there's a real world out there that you got to try to be involved with. And yeah, you know, so once a week for me is good. But
Yeah, exactly. I think once a week is pretty good.
and even when and me, I'm a YouTube like watcher. I watch YouTube all the time, and it's there's I'm jumping all over the place. I'm sure like you are too. And y if there's somebody that's putting out 2, 3 videos a day, or you know, whatever, it's like then that means I'm going to have to spend most of my time when I jump on YouTube just on one channel or two. And I like to broaden my horizons and watch. So that's why overkill can be overkill, especially in the YouTube community, in my opinion. Just because people are on here and they watch a lot of different people, right? I mean, how many YouTubers do you like? Well, it may be a shorter list for you.
hmm
Um,
Everybody like the people that watch us though, like our subscribers,
mhm.
watch a lot of people. They watch everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
and can you imagine? You would have to spend pretty much
Yeah.
all day long to just to catch up on everybody's
Yeah, I
stuff.
kind of gave
And
up trying to keep up with everybody's content because I really can't.
right,
I can't like that would literally take up my whole day every day watching
yeah,
everybody's videos.
right. No, no. So I get home at like at night. I'll take and I'll scroll through, you know, and see what videos have been released that day, which is good with the iPad. The iPad sets it up awesome, and I'll scroll down. I'll see, and I'll pick out videos I know I want to watch. This one, I'll watch this one. But yeah, I mean, I'm skipping over about 20 or 30 just because I mean, I can't sit there and watch all that. I want to go and watch an old movie or something like that too, myself. So yeah, again, YouTube's become this place where there is way. It's almost become like the ocean with the fishes. It is way too overcrowded. It
Oh
really
yeah,
is.
man. Think about it. Everybody, whatever their passion is, they can find a channel on YouTube that has succeeded in doing that. So everybody, if they're into video games, everybody wants to be a gamer, or
Right,
everybody
right.
wants to be a rapper, or everybody wants to be a reviewer. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's good. You know, you should fucking give it a shot, and it ain't easy. And good luck to you. But
Yeah, yeah.
man, it just means like know that you got a lot of fucking competition because everybody wants to be a YouTuber.
Oh
Because
yeah.
everybody wants the easy life. Oh man, you mean I can just get paid for doing what I love?
Well, you
Everybody
can.
wants that.
Yeah, and you can't even do
Yeah,
that
like
unless you really, 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 really work at it,
yeah.
and dedicate
See,
your
and then
life
it
to it.
becomes a job, and
Yeah,
that's what I always was against.
yeah, yeah.
I refuse to run my channel like it's a job. I don't know,
Oh
but
yeah.
like that's just because that's the way I am, and I know there's other people that can totally do it, and that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. No,
I envy that a little bit actually. I just can't. I just can't.
right, right. No, no, and I'm kind of the same way. Yeah. See you later, South Hills.
Bye, Southside. But we were just about to talk about Halloween 28.
Right.
Are you
I'm a
leaving?
I'm a great rapper. What's wrong with that? Nothing, Felix.
Hello, Trishon. There's a long time viewer right there, like long, long time.
Try Sean. Hey, what's up,
Trishon
man?
loves me long time.
Try Sean loves me long time.
Down to
Uh,
9 viewers. Oh well.
oh yeah, and back up to 10. But you know what?
11,000
What?
subscribers, 9 viewers. Like,
Yeah, okay, you know what? Again, we're and I'm not bitching about YouTube. I'm just stating facts. You know what I mean? It's like it's a place where you're really not going to get anywhere. I don't care how
I
freaking
agree.
good you are
There's
at
like
whatever you do.
1% of YouTubers become successful enough
It's like
to
winning
make a
the
living.
lottery.
1%. And the
Yeah.
rest of us out there just putting out videos that don't get viewed.
I mean, again, the little community, if they were like involved with your channel and there all the time and you had kind of like a core group of people, I'm good with that. You know what I mean? I don't need a million views or thousands of views. If there were just friends and people that loved, chatting and conversing back and forth with what I love, that's good enough for me. You know what I mean? But the whole, I've reached 1 million subscribers. It's you're either going to burn out before you even get a quarter of that if you're trying your darndest and hardest. It's just, again, it's like hitting the lottery. It's just not going to happen. I don't care how good you are. And the ones that you do see out there that are like at 1 million subs and stuff like that, it's because they've been there for a while and they started and they're the ones that got lucky at the beginning. You know what I mean? And not to say that there's not some people nowadays that take off and wow, in 1 year they're reaching like
Oh, it does
50.
happen.
Yeah, right, right. But
But
it's like the lottery. It's
it's not like in fact I was having a conversation kind of like this with somebody earlier today.
hmm
Uh, uh, and it's something I've noticed while being on YouTube, man, like the exact kind of things that I personally am not into are what's just huge with like the teenagers. And
Hey,
let's
Luke.
face the fact, the
hmm
teen audience, whether it's on YouTube, whether you're talking movies or music, is the biggest audience there is. The teen
Yeah.
audience. So if you're doing something that appeals to them, you're probably going to be fine. But I'm not interested in those things, so I can't ever tap that market, so to speak.
Right, right. Yeah. No, no, but even if you, like I said, even if you work hard at what you're doing on YouTube right now, and what we'll get back to old school horror in a second here, but
We will.
even if you work your frickin' ass off at what you're good at, and you're really good at what you're doing, it's it's probably still not going to work. It's not going to happen. Yeah, I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, the numbers and the statistics speak for themselves, but
You should try,
yeah, no,
that's
no,
how
no.
you're gonna learn from your experience,
And
but you should
again,
also go in to YouTube knowing that it's slim chance there.
yep, no matter how good you are, but again, you can make some money if you want. If there's people out there with 30,000 subscribers, 50,000 who are making just from their Patreons, maybe 500
Sure.
to 1,000 a month. If you're happy with that, then good for you. You know what I mean? It's I've never pushed myself because I'm kind of lazy, and again, other things in life, kind of sway you off. Hey, Luke, you want to join, buddy? If you're on Skype and you want to jump in here, let me know. I can
Hello, Luke and
I can jump you on
Nick.
here.
And you know, like
Nick
I've
Jackson,
been
what's up?
seeing, granted, maybe older celebrities that really aren't. I don't know, but I don't know how to explain this, but I've like been stumbling across some like celebrity channels where they're trying to like start a podcast or they're trying to do some videos, and they ain't getting no traction. They ain't getting
Oh
no views.
no.
Like even somebody that you think should have a built-in audience,
Right.
you get on YouTube and you would think like, oh, right away, there's just going to be a flood of no. Just even they're putting out stuff that ain't getting watched or listened to, so it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty hardcore.
Yeah, no,
But
because
anyway, let's go back to talking about
yeah,
some
yeah.
horrors. I'd rather talk about that because YouTube is something that we always deal with anyway.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Luke, you
It is what it is.
I got you on Skype, right, Luke? Because I can add you to this. Um, I'd like to join if I may. I don't know Nick Jackson, and I don't have him on my Skype, but Luke,
I'm gonna say that no, Nick.
yes. Sorry, get to know me, the Late Late Horror Show, and I can maybe in the future because we're doing this on Skype, not a Hangout. Um, Luke, are you?
We've had you on before, Nick. Don't be butthurt.
Yeah, no, not at all. I just Luke, are you still confused?
14 watching now. Woo!
I'm trying
Dude, I
to.
feel like $1 million because 14 people are watching.
Oh my God. I'm trying to find Luke on Skype here real quick, but is there a list right now of some older movies that you want to start watching that you know are kind of on your list, but you haven't gotten to them
So
yet?
yeah, I want to what is it called? Blood Rage. I need to revisit Blood Rage. I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna look it up real fast. Slasher from the 80s. I think I like it
Mm,
more with a second view.
okay.
But have you ever seen that one?
Blood Rage. No, I have not. But it sounds like something that's right up my alley.
I
That's
think
for sure.
I'm trying to. Okay, that is what it's called. Yeah. No,
Okay.
I only watched it once. I discovered it like 2 months ago or something,
Okay.
and I watched it, and it was so low budget. I watch a lot of those, so it shouldn't be a problem. But even I was a little bit like, eh. But I think that if I watch it again, I'm gonna like it more. And Joe Bob did hosted it for the Thanksgiving one. It was the fourth movie,
Okay.
and so I actually didn't watch that segment yet. So when I get around to it, I'll check it out with
Yeah,
Joe
okay.
Bob's commentary. Probably help me to get through the movie.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, why don't I see you on here, Luke? The
Anybody
heck?
else seen Blood Rage in the comment section? What did you think? It's like a apartment complex slasher movie. I
Hmm.
can't believe I even just said
Apartment. What did you say?
that. An apartment complex slasher movie.
What the heck? Oh my God.
That's what it is.
Oh, that's
That's
funny.
what, it opened. It starts at a drive-in though.
Huh. Yeah, Luke, I don't see you on Skype. I know I've had you on in the past, but I'm trying to look. I don't see you on there, bud. Um, damn.
And Evils of the Night. I want to rewatch. That's something
Evils of the Night.
you guys need to do on your channel. Something.
Huh. What year is that one?
Hmm. I'm not sure. 82, maybe. Let me look it up. Gotta lick it up. Lick it up.
There you
Lick,
go.
lick it up.
Oh no.
The Kiss
Holy
song.
shit, what the hell is going on
Lick it up. Oh.
here? Oh man, let me look at my friends list here.
Freaking Kiss writing all those songs about sex. Oh, it says 1985 for Evils of the Night.
Uh,
Another really shitty low budget movie, but that's what I like, isn't it?
I wonder if is that you, Luke, that just messaged me? Whatever. Just let me know in the chat. You must have changed your name. Oh, that's
Come on,
funny.
Luke, get your shit together.
That's funny.
People all coming in like, I want to be on stream, and then they can't even get on.
If that's him, I guess I'll add. Yeah, it should be.
And or what else should I watch
Okay.
when I finally find the the
Chat
motivation
seconds
to watch
ago. Okay,
movies?
that's got to be him. I'm going to add him on here. Here, let me. That was me. Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to add him on here.
Okay, he's doing that. So I'll talk to you, chat. What's up, chat?
He'll talk chat with you guys. I'm going to just edit this little thing here while he's on there.
Okay.
We don't give a shit how this looks. We just have.
Oh yeah, because you got to put another box up on screen now.
It's all right.
It is all right.
It's all right. We just have fun. Oh wait, I gotta call you first. Okay, let me. I'm calling you now. Add you to
Oh
the
yeah, yeah. I
call.
was supposed to be talking to chat. So
Okay, I added you. Once he jumps on.
Chop Block is being silly.
Chop block. What's up, Chop? What's going on? Are we losing people because of all this strange silliness? Are you there, Luke?
What is happening here?
Oh, Luke isn't. Are you gonna show your face, Luke? What's going on there? I guess you
Don't do it.
Guess you don't have to show your face.
I don't want to see your fucking face.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
shit.
I've seen it.
Oh no.
I'm kidding.
Luke,
It's a
we
fine
can't
face.
hear you. That's for sure. So make sure you get that everything fixed there. He's in the call. Just can't hear you.
Raiders, talk to me about some fucking old school horror while this is happening.
Well, he says I watch way too much low budget 80s horror.
That's the way to go.
There's never too much of low budget 80s horror, man. That's what's good about it. The 80s were just like this spring of like greatness, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Hello?
Yeah. Oh, Luke is there.
There we go.
Yeah.
I fixed it. I'm a
Yeah.
fucking
I
ass over
hear somebody, but I don't see
No,
anybody.
you don't. Which means I
Okay.
don't need to put them in a window then, I guess.
My
At least your
video
sound's
is
on.
all small now.
Yeah, I know, it's because Luke jumped on.
Sorry.
That's all right. We'll just keep your voice there then.
That's all you need.
Yep. But we're good. So what's been up, Luke?
Just working and trying to get videos done. That's about it.
Yeah, you're a busy little bee with your confused reviews.
I try.
It's going good, man. Channel's doing good.
I'm exhausted for you.
I know, right? We're like, that's too much work.
I
Luke.
can't even watch one of your reviews. As somebody that edits myself and then to watch your shit and go, oh my god, all the fucking hours of what I can't even watch this. I'm tired.
So you get a migraine too from watching his videos.
Just the thought. Like,
No.
oh, no.
All jokes, Luke. It's impressive.
I think we lost him.
Oh no, did he get pissed at us?
Maybe.
No, he's
We
there.
lost him already.
What's up, Luke? Whatever.
Maniac. I need to revisit Maniac.
That's another one I haven't seen. Yeah, he's
Maniac is one of those movies that I've seen 2 or 3 times and it doesn't fucking really stick in my head very well.
Yeah, well, that's just a psychotic slasher, right? I mean, that's pretty much what Maniac is, right? Am I wrong?
What I recall.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It had like the dude that looks like Ron Jeremy.
Hello? Is it back
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, you're back now.
Back.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
I know. There's a little buzz, but that's all right. It's a shit stream.
That's my computer trying to keep up with itself.
God damn it. Eric keeps getting smaller and bigger and smaller and bigger.
I'm like through the looking glass.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, there you go again. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Oh, come on. What are you doing to my thing?
Stop fucking with this thing.
Well, see, the
Make
way,
me the biggest of all.
The whole
right?
screen is just Eric's microphone.
Yeah, we'll just like enlarge Eric. It's just mostly him. There you go. I can make it as sloppy as I want.
This is a shitty stream.
I'm doing it on purpose. I mean, it's
The
like,
last horror movie, yeah, or the last
Oh.
horror film. It is the same guy, and he's got that creepy like I'm a creepy porn star from the '70s vibe.
porn star. Does the carpet match the drapes there, girl?
Oh,
You
man.
tried.
Right.
I don't think girls have carpets anymore in this day.
True. It's
It's all hardwood floors now.
Oh, Eric, that's a good one. Yes, it's all bare.
Oh,
Every now and then, the little fur ball flies across the floor, and you have to vacuum it up. I don't know what that means,
Are you okay?
but not
I don't know what
really.
the
We're on stuff here tonight, Luke. We don't know what we're doing,
That's all right.
so it's good to have.
I'm
you
glad I'm glad I jumped on here for this wholesome conversation.
Right. I never. That's a good analogy, though. Yeah, because even in real life, people hate the carpet now, and they've gone to the hardwood floors. So it's the analogy works with the times. So I get it. You know, a lot of waxing going on and
He's agreeing
polishing.
with himself.
Yeah, I gotta agree with myself. It's
yeah,
true.
we
Oh,
girls with hardwood. That sounds like a porn.
Girls with hardwood. Oh my. And there's all different types of hardwood.
Four.
Go with the grain. With the grain. Anyway. So Luke, have you watched any good horror movies lately?
I have.
Really? I'm
I
interested.
saw. I want to see that one fucking movie with Nicolas Cage in it. I
I knew
forgot
you were
what.
going to say that.
Oh,
I knew
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Fuck
Mandy.
you.
Mandy.
Yeah, is it any good? Have you guys seen it?
I have not seen it yet.
don't
I
know.
know it's on Shutter though.
I don't have fucking Shudder. I'm not a cool guy, I guess. But no,
It's $4.99 a month, Luke. You don't have to be cool to have Shudder.
All right, we can't all be sponsored like you. You know.
You
know what?
Oh my lord.
But I thought the new Halloween movie was pretty fucking good.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't had a good Halloween movie in 20 fucking years, so the fact that this movie didn't completely blow, I'm all right. I wasn't upset.
Well, that was kind of my like summation of the whole thing to begin with, even without seeing it yet. I mean, I knew it was going to, right? I mean,
I haven't seen it, but here's my opinion.
well, my thought was I know it's going to be a good Halloween movie, but
Uh-huh.
again, other than the first one, I enjoyed the second. 6 is good, but yeah, it's like, where are we comparing this to? You know what I mean? It's like, you know,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So yeah,
I forgot.
Go
I
ahead.
forgot who it was. Somebody, one of our people around here,
Mhm.
said it was like the worst one. That's not true.
The
That's-
worst one.
I forgot who it was. Somebody made a video, and I
Huh.
watched it, and they said it was the worst one. And I was like,
Why the heck?
that's no
No,
way.
Resurrection still owns that
Yeah.
title and probably
Yeah.
always will.
hmm
I actually put the new Halloween in the middle. I just put it right in the middle somewhere.
That's fair.
The new
I-
Halloween? Yeah.
It's certainly not the worst one, but it wasn't what I wanted.
No.
Mm.
But I think Hereditary. I don't know if any of you saw that. That's one of the best movies I've seen in a couple years. It
Okay.
was creepy. It was great acting. It was a good time. I mean, it made you feel miserable, but it was a good movie.
See, that's what I'm worried about because yeah, they're like, this is very deep and yeah, not. Uh, you know me.
Searching was pretty good too. And I know you. You don't like new things. So
No, 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 no. Well, it's because 90% of it sucks shit.
You know
But
that both Dino and I run retro horror channels, right?
did you?
right.
Just saying. So I just don't want everybody to be shocked that we're not always into the new stuff because
Wait, you
we've
guys,
Right.
always represented what we like. We always have.
you guys aren't excited for the Child's Play remake?
Oh
Fuck
fuck.
me.
My God. Everybody is jazzed up about that.
I don't
Me,
care.
I know. It's they're saying like it's AI, it's something like Siri. I don't know. They're throwing things out there. It's like
It's a killer fucking Amazon Echo.
yeah, it's like the whole purpose of the Child's Play was that ritual, the voodoo, the the kill of yeah. I don't get it, but whatever.
You know what that reminds me of? It sounds to me like they don't have all the rights. They have the rights to the title, and so
Yeah.
they're going to try and exploit that. Kind of like with Sean Cunningham was trying to get a new Friday the 13th series off the ground with a
Mhm.
copycat Jason killer because he didn't
Right.
have all the rights. So hey, it was just a copycat, and he's going to look like Jason, but it's not really Jason.
His name's gonna be John.
Yeah.
John
Oh my lord.
Vangees.
He's.
I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
The biggest thing for me that I don't fucking understand is we just got a new Child's Play movie like a fucking year ago.
I know
This
people ignore it like that's not nothing. Which there's a good reason why they're ignoring it. But yeah, exactly. We got one, but it sucked shit. So
I'll be honest though, I don't think the doll looks that bad,
hmm
but I also don't care.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
They got to keep this Hollywood money train going, so they're flipping through piles of scripts and properties that they have, and they're like, what will people go see when they see the poster and the trailer, and they go, I know what Chucky is. He's scary.
Mhm.
How come when I say stuff like that, I always get shit for it, but you can get away with it? When I talk about cash grabs and title recognition, everyone's like, "You're so cynical."
They're like
Like,
you. They're like, what are you talking about? Aquaman looks fucking badass. And I'm like, I just want to die a little bit when I see that.
Did you
Dude,
see it,
welcome to
Luke?
my world. I literally am dying
No.
like every moment of every
Okay.
day, hearing everybody's opinions.
I know. It's.
It was funny.
God.
I fucking the new Spider-Man came out this week, and everyone's like, "Did you see it?" And I was like, "No, you know what? I went and saw The Mule with fucking Clint Eastwood. That's what I did with my weekend.
Nice. How was that?
Good for
It
you.
was pretty good.
Luke.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
Coming from a younger generation, yeah. I mean, I've always told you this, but I mean, good for
Yeah.
you to give that old stuff. Well, I mean, not old. Well, you do watch the old stuff, and I know
Mhm.
you're a fan of the old stuff, but
Yeah,
like the new stuff that just came out, your choice was to go see the Mule,
yeah.
a movie that you knew would probably be better than
Then
the
fucking
bigger
eighth
names.
Spider-Man movie this year.
Right.
I
Which
just don't care.
oh my god.
Everyone's like Aquaman, Aquaman. I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Well, I
It
heard,
looks like shit.
yeah, I heard there's one scene, well, a lot of the scenes, but because of the whole CGI green screen thing,
hmm
there's literally battle scenes and so many objects in the screen because of overlay after overlay after overlay that you could stop it and sit there for like 20 minutes and just pick out everything in that screen and see, which might be cool if you're looking
Try and
at your,
find Waldo.
yeah, if you're looking at your fish tank too or something like that, just yeah. But come on, I mean, there is a such thing as old going overboard on this shit, and it's like, and some of the green screen was really bad too. I heard, but whatever.
I'm over it, man. Comic books, the fucking
Yeah.
remakes. It's just.
I watched The Last Jedi, okay? And I'm not sure how you guys feel about it, if you've even seen it, Eric, or if you've seen it,
Mhm.
Luke.
It was the worst.
The first
It was
fifth
pretty bad.
Eric, I watched 20 minutes of it, and I swear to God, I was sitting. I thought somebody slipped me like a gag, a joke
Hmm.
movie of the
It's
Last
like an
Jedi.
SNL parody.
Yeah, Luke going up, getting the milk out of the tit on that big creature. The
The
li-
look on his face though when he drinks it is that's what's it's like he was like, I can't believe that we're filming this right now, so I'm just gonna give the camera this look like we're really
Wait,
doing
wait.
this.
When you guys think of Star Wars, you don't think of Luke Skywalker milking an alien
tit.
for its green tit milk? Excuse me.
And then have little hamsters pop out of the like seaweed and behind it. Like it was hysterical in every way. I'm like, this is what you're doing. Ugh. And
It's just,
yeah, it's bad.
yeah, I don't care. The new Star Wars is gonna come out next year. I don't care.
Oh no, is it really?
Yeah, they gotta finish off this trilogy.
They didn't cancel them?
Everything after this one's canceled, supposedly. Because
Oh,
Solo was the
okay.
biggest box office bomb since
Yeah.
the last one that they
Since the
had
last
about
Jedi.
the Lone Ranger. I don't know.
Oh.
Since whatever, like Ben-Hur, didn't they redo that?
Yeah, that Robin Hood movie flopped.
All
Fucking
right.
Oh
just-
yeah, that's another.
How many times do we need to see Robin Hood?
You're
You don't want
gonna,
to see?
I know the story.
you
You
want
want to see Robin Hood again?
it's in the public domain, so
Now they're doing Lion King again.
you will be getting that over and over and over, Robin Hood. But yeah, the
Did you
Lion
guys-
King too. Yeah.
Did you guys see the picture of Will Smith as the Aladdin genie?
Oh my God!
No, I did not.
Oh, Eric,
Go-
you're gonna
Go
die laughing.
go give that a peek. We were talking about that at work today.
I'm gonna
That
look
was a
it up
hoot.
right now.
Oh, yeah, another joke. It looks like somebody actually put that together as a joke.
That's what I'm saying. I don't. I think whatever simulation where our universe is running in, someone needs to fucking unplug it.
I think that the new Joker design looks like a joke. No pun intended.
The only reason I kind of want to see that is because I like
Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here.
If it was a Jared Leto movie, I'd be like, you know what? I'll just stay home.
Yeah.
I'll save $57.
Yeah, Eric. I mean, I understand what you're saying because yeah, that makeup's all messed up, and
Mhm.
but I think I'm giving this a little bit of the benefit of the doubt because Phoenix is in it, and he can make kind of a crazy looking dude,
Yeah.
good, and even with the like lipstick makeup look and shit,
Mhm.
So I don't know. I mean, maybe that's the part where he's like going a little bit crazy and just plops it on, and maybe it gets
Mhm.
better throughout the movie. I mean, who knows?
It's like a Heath Ledger thing where he just kind of throws it on.
Yeah,
Looks like Ronald McDonald to me.
yeah. Free Big Macs.
I wouldn't mind a Ronald McDonald horror movie.
I would. Fuck that. I already don't like clowns, damn it.
Luke,
Oh, you're not excited for it too?
Oh yeah. I have a feeling that movie's. Never mind. I was wrong last time I talked about it. It just doesn't seem like it's gonna be as good.
Well, again, most of the time they're really not. I mean, when
But I don't know though.
I
I just
like-
get that
Mhm.
feeling.
I like season 2 of Stranger Things, but geez, you can cut it in half.
It wasn't as good.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you can cut it in half with how much I loved it from the first one.
Mhm.
So I think it is going to be the kind of the same thing, but
Yeah.
It's gonna be set in like 1990 something, right? 99 or is it gonna be the 2000s, early 2000s?
I don't know. Who
knows?
cares?
Going back and forth, probably.
Who cares?
Yeah. Because
I should have just called the stream. Who cares?
If it's set in modern times, they're gonna take selfies with Pennywise, and that's how he's gonna die, because
Oh,
he's just gonna
Lord.
fucking kill himself.
Snapchat. Yeah, with Pennywise.
They're gonna use Snapchat filters to fucking defeat him. That's where we are.
Oh hope not.
Hello,
No,
Bruce Wayne and Sonny.
Bruce Wayne
Thanks
as
for
in
showing up
Batman.
right.
to listen to us not care about things.
I'm doing Freddy's Dead right now, so I'm just drained from all excitement and joy.
Freddy's
Freddy's
dead.
dead.
I have that song stuck in my head because I listen to it all the time. The Iggy Pop song from that movie. Why Was I Born? It's good stuff.
Oh, I make a joke about the Curtis Mayfield song called Freddy's Dead.
Oh, I don't know that one.
I didn't either. I looked up Freddy's Dead song and expecting to find the one that you're talking about, and then apparently that's a thing that happened. So
Curtis
here we go.
Mayfield, huh?
Yeah.
Gonna have to check that one out. Jeez.
The one thing I'm pissed, I didn't realize this until after. I should have said the movie's called Freddy's Dead for 3 years until they made another one. But whatever.
Well, I'm sure you'll pack that with a lot of good stuff. So. Yeah.
Nobody thought Freddy was dead. Nobody thought that was actually true.
They had a real funeral for
I
Freddy.
know. Of course they did.
True.
Why?
Yeah, wouldn't he be in like Pauper's grave or whatever that's called?
Because when I think of morning time, I think of child serial killers with dream powers and a melted face. That's when I think, I gotta be mournful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty weird how Freddy became such a pop culture icon while he was like supposed to be the most evil thing ever.
Yeah, like even.
But he was just too funny. He was always cracking jokes, so there was no way we could take his evil seriously.
I touched kids. Buy my children's toys.
I know. It's so weird that I liked Freddy as a kid, like that I wasn't afraid of Freddy. Knowing, even as a kid, like I knew he was creepy with the children, but I was like, he's so funny. It's like, whatever, it's Freddy, he's funny.
Never got to you that he could like get into your dreams and stuff like that?
No, I have had a few nightmares about Freddy once in a while. One time when I was practicing lucid dreaming, I had a nightmare about Freddy. And I was trying to fly away from him, and he like flew after me, fucking clawed me, and it sucked. I was like, I didn't even know you could do that.
Freddy clogged you. That's good.
Yeah, it hurt.
Oh my lord. You keep shrinking, but that's okay.
Oh my God, what are you doing to me?
No, it's because Luke isn't in video, but that's okay.
I'm just a guy.
How is that shrinking me?
Because the software. Yeah.
Fucking software.
I know. I popped in here and I was like, holy shit, they got camera angles and everything.
Yeah.
It's something.
Yeah. See, there you go again. Yeah.
I was in my bed. I had YouTube up on the TV. I saw the boys were live. I was like, you know what?
I know. Fuck, man. We haven't. Yeah. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, we haven't done nothing like this in a long time, man.
Yeah, it's I realized today I haven't fucking been social. And I'm like, I probably look like an asshole.
No.
I had to get away from everything.
Yeah.
I had to step away.
Yeah. It's good to see you back though, Eric. Whenever you post a new one, I'm like, oh.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
Is that Christmas?
Right.
This is it. This is your gift.
You're lucky I posted one this year. Enjoy it, fuckers.
Right. I told Eric, I tell him all the time, I'm like, just don't even put video up, just sit there and do a drunken Terry, man, so I have something to listen to, but I totally get it, though, that, when he don't want to and when he does, so.
Dino is trying to get me back to being creative again. He's forcing me.
He's harassing you.
Well, it'll be a
he
little
forced
bit
me onto
different,
the stream.
But yeah.
Yeah, fucking Dino's back posted 3 videos this week. I couldn't fucking believe it.
I know, you're like, 2 in 1 week? What the hell's going on there?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, now when I'm sitting in front of a fucking computer for 14 hours straight, I got something to listen to.
Well, cool. There you go. Yeah. No, we if Ted wasn't sick this week, we would have had a night breed this week, but we got to push that till whenever now, and then the holidays. So.
Yeah, that's another thing that fucked up my schedule. Was I got sick. I think you can. I don't know. This might just be me because I'm annoying about it, but you might be able to tell when the Freddy's Dead one comes up. I kind of sound a little nasally. But
Nobody will. They'll go, oh, his voice is changing again.
I sound extra Steve Buscemi like in this video.
Oh,
I don't know.
Lord. Oh man. No, it's yeah. And then I got this. I happened to do. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, Eric. The whole Danny Devil with Duncan from the Fun Nun show.
Yeah, I can imagine that's going to be pretty awesome.
He sent me 20 frickin' minutes of
Really?
questions.
Of Duncan?
There's 40 frickin' questions, and Duncan is, oh my god, it's so good. I'm sitting here going, okay, now I'm really going to have to work. I'm going to have to script some of these answers to these questions for the first time ever, because I can't just free go this, man, because, you know, he's so good that I'm going to have to really put forth a little bit extra effort on this one. So
Gotta step it up.
Yeah. So if anybody's interested, go check out the Fun Nun show, the Fun Nun horror show. It's the dude's good, and he's good, man. Puppet stuff, man. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody seen the Happy Time Murders yet? Have you seen it, Luke or Eric?
No, I thought about it, but then I
no.
was like, you know what?
No.
I don't want to cry today.
Okay.
I like your puppet, and
I
I like
know.
Duncan, but I'm not going to watch that shit.
I'd rather go watch a Danny Devil movie than fucking.
I like it when Danny fell down the stairs. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what? That was frickin' so inspirational. That was the hype of Halloween. And I swear to God, not an hour after I woke up, that came to mind, and I'm like going, oh shit. And I've filmed it in like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I'm putting this up today, man. It was just so funny. It's hilarious.
I thought it was pretty funny, the way he was having like a fevered dream.
Yeah. And then when he's running, before he goes
Yeah.
on the steps, Michael's following him, and it was good. I pat myself on the back. That was
It's okay.
every now and then. Oh man. So you have
I tried to watch the Lost Boys sequel, but I couldn't make it through it.
Which one? The one where Corey Feldman is in it, or the other
The
one?
second one?
second
Oh.
one? Okay.
He's in the third one, right? Well, I mean,
Yeah,
obviously the first one.
I don't
First
know
one, but
what happens
don't
after
fucking
the third one.
Wait, Corey Feldman's in the second one too, right?
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Okay.
Maybe.
He is.
So you didn't even watch it? You didn't finish it or nothing?
I don't finish a lot of movies.
Okay. No, there's nothing. I get you.
I can't. I'm sorry. I know like people get frustrated with me because they're like, I thought you loved film and cinema. I'm like,
was-
When I
Yeah,
think
but-
of film, I think
I'm
of The
just-
Lost Boys, The Tribe. It's The Godfather, The Shawshank Redemption, Lost Boys 2. That's it. That's all you need.
I figured Happy Time Murders was going to be bad, but I love Muppets, you guys. So I can't read.
Wasn't
that
that,
name,
Jim Henson's kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had something to do with it. Who knows how much, because Disney owns. But well, whatever. I think.
I'm surprised Disney allowed a movie like that to exist.
Oh, I'm not. Disney's sick.
I know they're sick, but they like
just
that,
put on a
that
mask.
polished,
Yeah.
sort of whatever.
Yeah.
Disney, where they got Club 33, because Freemasons just got to be at the happiest place
Oh,
on
yeah.
earth. But anyway, let's talk about horror.
Eric so quickly moves from that subject matter. Hey, man, don't move so quickly. If you want have something
Why
to say,
not?
say it.
If you want to hear my craziness, you just look at my Facebook page. I focus it all in one spot for a reason.
Oh yeah, Dino,
Yeah.
or not Dino, Eric. I forgot to say, congrats on 11K. I know we're not entirely there yet, but go you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, you're almost
I'm
there.
gl- and
you're
I'm
not
really
doing shit.
what I really love is how all 11,000 people showed up to this stream
Yeah.
to talk to us. Like
Isn't
it's
it?
so cool that they took the time out to come
Yeah.
here.
I mean, it is 1 a.m.
I know.
Yeah.
I was telling Dino, I was like, if there was a time where you shouldn't start a live stream right now,
It's right the fuck
time.
now.
Yeah. I'm gonna release this at the worst possible time. But again, I don't give a shit.
Technically speaking, according to the data,
Mhm.
Sunday evening is the best time to do anything on YouTube, whether it's upload a video or do a live stream. Sunday evening
Really?
is the prime time.
But doesn't that mean that, like, the amount of traffic and people streaming and everything else and uploading is, like, quadrupled probably? So isn't
Maybe
it,
I
if
always-
they know.
I
No.
always figured like midday Friday would be a good time because then it gives them the whole weekend to sort
Yeah.
of check it out.
if
I don't
they're in
know.
your feed and stuff like that? Yeah, that makes sense.
I just kind of upload
Okay.
when I feel like. I don't give a fuck.
I was when I was making videos, I would always have this idea in my head, like, all right, I'm gonna make this, and then I'll upload it tomorrow at a reasonable time. But then
Yeah.
after spending 7 hours editing, once I'm done, I'm just like, upload, boom.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
1 a.m. Oh well.
Yeah, a lot of times, Eric, your shit comes out real late, and I wake up and go, "Oh fuck, I missed that last night." I'm like,
Because I'm just like that. Once it's done, I can't even wait. Like when I put my drunken terries up, it's like right after I did it. I'm still wasted. Like
Oh.
when you get a drunken terry from me.
There's like misspellings in the description and all that.
yes. He has to go back and change it and fix it.
It's like
No.
that's not how you spell Jason Voorhees. Fuck.
But you know what? That's yeah. Eric, please, more drunkataries. I mean, if anything, you just have to sit there and, you know,
Did you just say more drunken terries?
yeah.
Yeah, I want more.
I don't think you understand that people really do enjoy those, and hearing you just.
Eric's like people watch.
Yeah.
I don't think you understand. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll become only drunken terries.
Hey,
You'll get
You
your
know.
feel.
sounds good to me. I'm not complaining.
I remember one time I was talking about like I should do a tour where I just go to people's houses throughout the world, I guess, and drink their beer and do a drunken terry for them personally.
He had this idea well at Cecil's house.
Right.
I've done a few, yeah.
At the people's house. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I sleep on their couch and then move on to the next place the next day.
Right.
Repeat.
Eric's World Tour. Drunken
Yeah,
Terry.
you could do a world tour.
That would be
People
good.
actually legitimately always offer, like, hey, you want to come over? I'll buy you some beer. We can hang out and watch some. Like, legitimately think that I'm going to go for that.
Oh man.
I'm sure you're nice people. What if I'm the serial killer? You guys are just too easy.
It's like inviting a vampire into your house.
Yeah.
You're just doing it.
I got the invite. I can go in.
Oh man. Too good.
Fun awkward silence right here.
Well, yeah.
I'm drinking it up.
Yeah. Dino, I won't go see fucking Spider-Man, but yesterday I was doing some Christmas shopping,
Yeah.
and the store that I buy DVDs at was doing like some fucking just mad sales. I got all 3 seasons of Ash vs. Evil Dead instead of $35 for $7 each,
Jeez.
and I bought seasons 3 through 6 of Chips for $7 each.
336, huh?
So now I have the full series, you know.
Oh no way. No,
Yeah.
that's a good. Those are good deals. Hell yeah.
I couldn't
man.
believe it. Shit. Now I have-
Chips.
Now I have Chips.
Wow.
All 6 of them.
Dun, 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 dun.
Luke, you crack me up, man. I love it. Oh, rest in peace, Penny Marshall, Laverne from Laverne and Shirley. She passed away.
Yeah.
Everybody's dying.
Yeah. Him.
I
I
still
mean,
can't
her.
believe Stan Lee bit it, man. That was.
Well, Steve Dash did too. I mean,
Yeah.
um, I, I'm not sure how big a deal that is, but he played him once, right?
I don't feel bad about death most of the time, and not like
Mm.
not even like I'm being an asshole.
No, you
I
believe
just
they're
know it's
going.
like it's just
You're
what
moving on. You're
happens.
going to probably a better place too. But anyways, um,
Especially if you're old, like you lived, like you did
oh
fine. It's
yes,
nothing to be sad about that you're gone now.
yeah. Stan Lee
Except
lived it
for
up,
Wes
man.
Craven, that one hurt me because wasn't ready for that when it happened.
Yeah.
Ready for Wes to be gone yet.
All right, I'm gonna go make some food. I'll be right back.
No,
Okay.
wonder
You
which
guys
one
made
of
me hungry.
He's gonna go make a. Well, let's see. What would he make? Grilled cheese sandwich, mac and cheese, whatever.
Hot Pocket.
Oh my God! Somebody introduced me to a really cheap snack, just a bunch of tortilla chips, nice and salty, and just pour a bunch of shredded cheese on top of it. I mean, it's not healthy for you, but
Mhm.
oh my God, it's addicted.
Not
I'm
nachos,
addicted.
right? We're
Yeah,
talking
but
about food now. Come on.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll shut
Let's
up.
get back on that horror topic.
Okay, yeah, because we're losing them. We're down to 11. Hey,
Uh-oh,
Chop,
we
what's
lost him.
up? Let's see what's he got to say. You
Oh
were
yeah,
saying
let's see what the people in the chat are saying. So Chop is saying,
I can't read it.
I have chips. They are barbecue. Okay, sounds pretty good. I like barbecue chips. Disney is horror. Yeah. Bruce Wayne said, when I was 3 years old, I had a dream Ernie from Sesame Street threatened to stab me with a knife.
What the
Ooh.
hell?
I hope you've seen somebody about that, a therapist or something.
Oh my. Yeah.
Did you ever have a dream like that?
Like what?
Where like an otherwise innocent character was trying to get you?
Um, you mean from like a movie or something like that?
Just whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I have weird dreams all the time. Yeah, and some of them freak me out. That's probably what, like I said, I'll listen, like my earbuds, I'll put those on and listen to a podcast all night long. Because
Mhm.
if I don't, and there's just complete silence, I will be like, it's like I'm there. Like I'm living my dream or my nightmare. And it's when the nightmares come that I don't like those. But yeah, I have way too vivid of dreams, and it freaks me out sometimes.
Interesting.
They're good
Have you
when
ever
they're
tried
good.
lucid dreaming?
No, I mean, I know with the way I am, I probably should because, you know, I'm halfway there. But I just, yeah, freaks me out. It's the bad ones that really freak me out. So,
Oh, sure.
you know, the good ones are
Yeah, isn't it
great.
weird? Nightmares are fucking intense, man. Like
Yeah.
you wake up from a
Yeah.
nightmare. I don't care. I'm 39 years old. I'll not want to be in the dark and go back to sleep after that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking put some cartoons on and something.
Right. Watch some Bugs Bunny or something like that. Yeah, no. It's it's it's
Bugs
it's a
Bunny.
real life horror movie, man. It's I don't know why. It's my mind's just
Isn't that
overactive
weird
and
that we're
stuff.
like horror guys, but then like nightmares make us like little girls?
I would think, that would be, well, you would think for anybody. I mean, no matter how much you love horror, if you're put in a real life situation, which sometimes if you have a super vivid nightmare, I mean, and you feel like you're there, you know what I mean? And like what's happening is happening.
Mhm.
It's not fun. So I don't care how much of a horror fan you are, you don't want to be there, so and
You
that,
know what?
jeez. Yeah.
I've had a lot of nightmares about some like scary shit, but the things that scared me the most is, and it haven't happened in a long, long time, but I used to dream about my teeth falling out.
You know what?
And you think,
Yeah.
you're dreaming, you think that's real, and you just think that's permanent. And I'm just like, what? Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's scary as shit. And then I wake up and I'm just like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank God.
I wonder what that is because I remember being a teenager and I had a dream like that where I walked into my school's bathroom for some reason and all of my teeth started, like I pulled one out, I think, and then before I know
Ooh,
it, they are all out.
yeah.
And then
Scary shit.
blood was it was, yeah, it was freaking, yeah, crazy ass shit, man.
Yeah, I don't like those dreams.
No, 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 no. Not teeth, man.
Can't really even remember like whatever the last nightmare I must have had. I can't remember.
I had one the other day. I can't remember either, but I know it was so intense that I'm like, I'm putting the buds back on and turning that volume up so I can sleep. Yeah, if I had well, again, if you had one like, Freddy, and Freddy was in there, and you're like really living, a vivid dream with like a horror icon or something like that. In our heads, we would think that would be cool, you know what I mean? But technically, probably not. Not if it's real. Get out of here, cat. Do not move that camera, you damn cat.
Don't do it, kitty.
He's sprawled out on the table right next to the cam.
Chop says I always had dreams about tornadoes. That's interesting.
You know what? When I was a teenager, there were nightmares that I would have, and there was tornadoes were one of them. We never get them here where I'm at in Cleveland, but for some reason, yeah, there was a little time period where I would have nightmares of tornadoes coming right up the
Really?
back hill up towards the house. Yeah, I don't know
I
why.
don't think I've had a nightmare about tornadoes, but I can't really remember.
Yeah.
I used to be really fascinated by tornadoes, so
Mhm.
much so that I wanted to do, like, I still would do storm chasing. That looks like
Yeah.
fun. I would try that.
You probably watched that show that was on where those guys would go chasing storm chasers. I think that's what it was called.
I just watch YouTube clips sometimes.
Okay,
People
okay.
do that.
True. Okay.
One time I dreamt that the sun like shot a flare at the earth and killed us all.
The
There's
what's
that like knowing
yeah, yeah, what's that called? The kill shot.
the kill shot. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I dreamt about that once.
Yeah.
It hasn't happened yet, but I dreamt about it.
Well, at Dames. Well, yeah. Now we're going into stuff that it has not. I think we've been talking about shit that has nothing to do with horror, anyways, for a
No, we're
while.
talking about nightmares.
Oh, true, true. Yeah, yeah.
So that's something.
Mm.
One time I dreamt about I was with my family in a car and we were driving through like a desert
Mm-hmm.
road, but there was hills and it went like this.
Yeah.
And then for some reason we caught so much speed that we went off this hill like way into the air and started falling. And you get that feeling in your
Yeah.
chest falling. And I woke up and I was just like, "Fuck this!"
Right. Oh my! Another one is where don't ask me why. It's kind of trippy, but our minds play tricks. Uh, I had nightmares where I felt like if I walked outside, like I would go straight up, like gravity was gone, and I would,
Interesting.
just nothing would hold me down, and I would be like holding on to like a tree or something like that. Yeah, I mean, just really weird shit, but something that doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? It's like,
Sure.
yeah, that's kind of trippy. Freaking cat. God damn it.
Damn,
He's
that
not
was
knocking shit
your
over
cat
and everything.
slamming doors.
It was funny. It was the door over there. I closed the one time when I was streaming, and the cat kept scratching at the door, wanting to get in, and I'm like going, "There's no reason for you to come in here," and he just would not let up. So I had to get up and go open the door while I was streaming. Damn cats. Cats in horror
Kitty.
movies.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Cat's Eye. Wasn't that from was that Trilogy
Yeah,
of Terror? Or
Huh?
was that
Cat's Eye
Creep
is
Show?
its own movie.
Oh, is it?
Cat's Eye is like a. It's kind of like an anthology.
Huh. Is that which is the one where the cat goes on the kid and takes its breath?
Yeah, that's
From-
Cat's Eye, but it wasn't the cat that was doing that. It was a little demon.
That's right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that movie a lot when I was young, so
I saw that when I was a kid.
I watched it so many times when I was young.
Mm.
Freaking, like, I could probably, yeah, if I watched it again, it would just come flooding back.
Yes.
I watched. No, I
Rest
don't
in
even want to
peace.
say this. It's so embarrassing.
No. Rest in peace, Steve Dash says the Venomous Fringe. Did I say
Mhm.
that right? Nice to have you here, man.
Oh yeah, no, but there was something I watched when I was a kid, and I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been a show, some kind of scary show. It might have been a movie. But anyway, what happened was some woman got like trapped in a house full of killer cats.
Yeah. Oh, really?
So she was like trapped in the pantry, and she had to survive. She had to like eat cat food.
What the hell? No way.
There was a scene of her like putting cat food on a cracker and trying to eat it.
Oh shit! No way. And you don't remember the name of it? Yeah.
I don't even I don't know. It must have been some kind of horror show, I assume. And I think it
Right.
was
Yeah.
probably right before like Tales from the Crypt. So maybe it was Tales from the Dark Side or something.
Okay. Yeah.
18 people. Those numbers are really up and down. Peeps show up and like, all right, and then we're out.
They're like, "What you talking about there?"
SMU Gaming. Hello. Hello to everybody. Venomous and
Welcome all.
Chop says he can come in if you want to make room for him.
I'm back.
But
Do
that's
I-
you, Kyle. You got to do all that.
Do I have you on Chop on Skype?
Welcome back.
So, hey, welcome back. What did you eat, Luke? And Chop.
I had cereal,
Ooh, what kind?
Cocoa Puffs, Pebbles. Jesus,
Cocoa-
stroked out a little bit.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
Those are
yeah.
fucking tasty.
I think so.
Holy shit, it's 11:30.
Oh,
I
yeah.
shouldn't be so loud.
It's
I'm
one
gonna whisper.
over on the east.
Hey guys.
Let's do a little bit of that ASMR, whatever it is.
Or whatever it is. ASMR.
Yeah, that's it. ASMR. Do you love horror? Who else is in here?
Hello, Morris. Welcome to the stream.
Missed ya. Who's that, Eric, in the chat?
Today we're gonna
That's one of my
talk
fellow
about-
Marilyn Manson fans.
we're gonna talk about our favorite Friday the 13th
Yeah, let's talk about that.
because we've never ever talked about that before.
Hey, what's your favorite set of titties?
Holy shit.
Deborah Voorhees in Friday the 13th, part 5, A New Beginning.
I think I might agree with you there.
That's good because I don't think there's many other ones I could stack up.
I definitely like to slap them like this. Back and forth.
And give those titties 4 inches up.
Yeah, see, those kind of boobs, you need a spray bottle with you at all times. So when she's topless and she takes it off, you just squirt it a little water, get it nice and wet. Just slap it a little bit, you know? And
Again, this is the wholesome banter I come into these calls for.
And
He's,
at
he's over here
parties-
talking about slapping wet titties.
it's fun at parties to wet down the nipples, and you go and try pinching them, and a lot of times your fingers will slide right off. So it's a fun
Slippery
game.
nipples.
It's a fun game.
It's a fun game. It's called Capture the Nipple.
Capture the nipple.
Cap the nip.
If you can pinch it and bruise it, you win.
Me too.
Oh man. Hey, Josh is back. What's up, man? Yeah, we still going on.
Welcome back, Josh. Why are we whispering? Because it's really late. We don't want to wake
We
everyone.
don't want to wake up the streams.
We're doing a little ASMR or whatever it is. Chop, again, I'm not sure I have you on Skype, bud. Look me up on Skype, okay?
I don't know, Dino. You're pretty bad at finding these people. My name was literally just Luke, and you were like, "Is that him?"
Well, no. It was whatever, you know what I mean?
Well, it was, and then I changed it back to Luke just so you could find it,
Oh, God.
just for you.
Whatever.
I,
Whatever.
I agree with Raiders.
What did the Raiders say?
The blonde chick in the Friday remake did have some nice knockers.
That's fair, but we're talking about
They were
original series here,
stupendous,
sweetheart.
actually.
Chop.
I don't hate the Friday remake. I know a lot of people don't care for it, but I don't hate it.
Wait, which one?
The Friday the 13th remake from 2009.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't watched it. There you go.
What?
But,
Well, because it
you're not
wasn't
missing
released before 1983, so that's a no-go for
I
Dino.
would have liked it better if every character wasn't annoying.
Yeah, no. I'm more talking about Jason wise. They actually made him kind of
Yeah, no,
Us.
Jason was fine.
yeah.
Yeah, it was just, man, I feel like modern horror characters just aren't fun anymore.
Yeah.
You just hate everybody.
yeah.
Everybody's so vapid.
Thompsons or Laurie Strode's. It's all just.
Well,
Fucking
there's no new horror icons to even latch onto and love, right? I mean,
No, there is, but we're just not
there
into that.
is.
Sure, like everybody likes the
I was gonna
whatever
say.
the Terrorizer. Everybody loves that.
No, whatever. That movie was fucking stupid.
You mean Terrifier, the clown dude, or whatever?
Terrifier, yes, whatever it's
Yeah.
called. Terrorizer.
I
I sound like
Cecil
George
was
Bush.
hyping it up like it was the best goddamn horror movie of all time, and it was just stupid. Like, I get it. It's trying to be 1984 again, but, like, it was whatever.
The kills were fine.
Yeah, I mean, but other than that, okay.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
That was a
so,
movie
yeah.
where I hated the characters and the writing
Yeah.
so much. Like every bad decision a
Mhm.
character can make in a horror movie was happening, and I was just like, "Fuck this!" Ugh.
The ending felt like a fucking Goosebumps book, you know, where it was like, the guy's dead, but he's gonna come back at the last possible second, even though it doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I get it. That's how movies work, but like, it's fucking dumb.
You know what's a good movie is The Exorcist 3.
Is it?
That's
I
fair.
haven't watched
Don't
it.
laugh at me.
No, I haven't watched it.
Don't laugh at me, bitch.
Since it came out. So, and I think
It's so good.
I
You
remember
gotta check
it
it out.
being okay.
I know like when you hear Exorcist 3, to laugh is probably a natural instinct, especially after part 2. But it's actually legitimately really good.
Three, from what I remember, wasn't like awful, but I don't know.
Okay, I'm accepting Chop Block here. And I guess I'll add him to the call. What the hell?
I'm just trying. I keep trying to get us back to.
Back to
I'm trying
reality.
to like find something that we can say positive things about.
So, what's your favorite kill from Friday the 13th?
Oh yeah. I like. You know what? My favorite part of Friday the 13th was when they sprayed down the titties and started slapping them.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a motto Dino has lived by forever.
You know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you just gotta slap a few titties sometimes.
Oh man.
What a weird conversation.
What the
You know
hell
what?
is-
People are saying, you were saying, you know, that there isn't like a modern icon.
Yeah.
I'd say the closest we had is like the Conjuring shit, you know? That whole franchise, but like every new one they make is just getting worse and worse, and I'm just like, okay, it's been out for 10 years and it's already fucking played out, whatever.
Well, yeah, but I mean, in The Conjuring, it's technically the story itself. I mean, what are the characters that I'm talking about? An icon as in a character. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. But
Yeah.
like, I'm just trying to think what's the closest we've had lately.
Yeah.
Like the first Conjuring was great. It had the demon, and then they had the Annabelle on the teaser,
Right.
and then they made the Annabelle movie, and now it's just fucking ugh.
I never
Yeah.
watched any of the Annabelle movies.
Yeah, they're.
I do like the Conjuring movies. So.
Hi.
Hey, Chop.
Oh, you have to leave. We're not talking about tornadoes anymore.
Let me.
I've been listening this whole time.
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, best titties in a movie.
Phoebe Cates, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, 1982.
Oh, how'd I know you were gonna say that, there, Luke? I think
Without a doubt.
we've talked
couldn't even-
about this before 2 years
Can't
ago.
even finish the question. This is the lock of the week right there.
Oh man.
Survey says
Survey says
You know.
titties.
Oh wait. Oh, wrong person. Let me get rid of Eric. Yeah, this stream is all.
yeah, just throw Eric out of the chat.
This thing's all screwed up because I'm having people. We should have just done a Google Hangout, but whatever.
Well, we didn't actually plan to have other people on.
Right.
Sorry.
We started this because
No.
I didn't think anybody was going to show up.
What?
I was literally going
People
to bed,
did.
Yeah.
Ugh.
and
Okay.
I woke up for you guys.
Aw.
And to talk about chips.
All I know is my stupid video keeps shrinking.
Well, because when somebody else new jumps in, it
Alright.
it does.
You guys
that.
are all on camera.
It doesn't affect your video, just mine.
So let's see. I'll undo that. I'll put him in frame. Hey, who gives a shit? Like I said, whatever.
Eric, was the lady eating cat food movie Sleepwalkers or Cat People? Nah, I don't believe it was either. Maybe, no. When you say Cat People, I'm assuming you're talking about like a remake.
Cat people. Yeah, the 80s version, right? Cat people.
I don't even know if I've seen the 80s version. I've seen like the 50s version or whatever it was.
Yeah.
No, it was before that. 30s? 40s? Maybe 40s.
All right, I gotta
What are
put
we
that
talking
down.
about?
We talk about
Um,
cat people in horror movies.
I'm on camera now.
No,
Oh, okay.
like the way that I remember it, I want to say it was
Yeah.
it was a show. So it was like a 30-minute episode of something about this lady.
Mhm.
I think like somebody like an old cat lady died, right? And so this other lady went over to the house to figure out what was going on, and all of this lady's cats just started attacking her, and she got trapped in the pantry.
Yeah.
So she was stuck in the pantry because she kept getting
Oh, the
attacked by
cat
cats.
food. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so it's in order to survive, she had to start eating cat food.
I think Eric is just saying dreams that he's had.
This was a dream I had.
Acting like the
I
movies.
was trapped in a pantry.
Well, hey,
Giving us-
Yeah. He's giving us a bunch of
Slice.
bullshit here.
Oh, look, I'm getting added to the
You
boxes.
guys
I
gonna be
feel
on
so
my
honored.
stream and talk shit to me?
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. We've got a nice balance of 4 boxes.
There you go. That's why I did it.
Awesome.
Just for you. Well,
Look at that. Now we just need Brian in here. Go.
oh, welcome.
Are you out there, Brian? Oh no, I'm joking.
Where's Cecil at?
Oh jeez.
Eric, run over to his house real quick. Wake him up.
Wake him up.
Make this whole stream crazy.
So, what would you guys like to talk us about? Or what would the chat like us to talk about?
Let's see what they.
Strays! Maybe that's a thing.
Felix
Thanks
says
a
yes,
lot.
the
Maybe that's
80s
it.
version. Yeah. Strays?
Although, I mean, it wasn't about stray cats, though, but.
Mm. Strays? Well, I gotta see this woman eat this cat food now. So
This is
I'm writing this down. Strays.
There was a long time when
add to the list of other things Dina won't watch.
when I was
Right.
when I was younger, I saw like a clip on HBO of somebody. This guy like punched another dude in the stomach until his hand went inside, and then he forced it up and grabbed his face from the inside and ripped him inside out.
Ooh.
And so like I was trying to figure out what movie that was for probably like 20 something years, and I finally figured out it was Society.
Society.
Yeah, it was a nice. That's a nice moment when you finally figure out a movie after 20 something years.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what's cool about what I've been doing lately is if you go to Wikipedia, of course, and you go horror movies by year, I mean, you could technically go, 80, 81, 82, 80, and the amount of horror films that were made in the 80s is just unbelievable. I mean, 80% of them I've never even heard of before. I mean, now whether you can find them or not is another question, you know what I mean? Because so many of them were made, but
I can find most of the ones that I look for.
right,
Most,
yeah.
but not all.
YouTube will have them too sometimes, where you can stream it on there, no problem. So, but a lot of movies, man, to catch up on. So why the hell would I watch anything new? I'm just joking.
Do we have to?
You're missing out on so much and needless trash.
Right?
Like Jurassic
That is so
World
true.
2,
Oh, God.
whatever.
Luke, did you see the new Fallen Kingdom?
Yeah, I did.
What did you
I
think of it?
I forgot that was the subtitle, so I was like, what the fuck is he talking about for a minute there? I thought it was a giant pile of shit, and I don't care.
Okay.
Jeff Goldblum was not in it nearly as much as he needed to be, which is the entire runtime.
Right.
He was literally in the beginning and the very end, and that was it. And then the rest was just, you remember Jurassic Park? Here it is again.
God. What is wrong with it? You know what? That's another movie I just seen. The Predator.
That
Piece of shit. Wasn't it?
2 thumbs down.
Dialogue, and this is coming from Shane Black. I mean, somebody who's done some good movies. And
Yeah.
dialogue sucked. The writing sucked. The cliched, let's get the group of guys together all with problems
Yeah.
was stupid.
I didn't mind the group of the military guys. I wish the whole fucking movie would have just been them. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, wait a minute. There's a movie about that. It's called Predator from
It's called
1987. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, like,
And the Predator, again, was not in a majority of the film, and it's just like, okay.
and then the original Predator got killed by super duper scary Predator, and I'm just like, who the fuck cares?
Oh, well, and we're introduced to the Predator's pets or whatever, the dog things. I mean, it's like, come on. What are they
I need
doing?
more coffee.
Oh, no.
Let's see. I got a list of all the fucking movies I've seen this year. Let's see what else we can shit on for a minute here.
I just kept trying to find some
Grinch.
positivity, but this is not. It's a losing battle.
True.
It's a losing battle.
The Cloverfield
What the
3
heck?
was a piece of shit.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I watched this movie called Cam. It was a Netflix movie. That was okay.
Somebody tried to tell me today to watch that.
It was a neat idea. I thought it was kind of cool. It was like, this girl is like a cam girl, cam girl. And she wakes up one day and she's like doing whatever she can to become the best one for some reason. For some reason, like on the sidebar of the website, like it shows who's like top rank. It was weird. But
Who's
and then
the biggest whore?
yeah, who's the biggest whore? And then she wakes up and there's like someone who looks just like her, just constantly on her account streaming, and it was a neat idea. I thought it was cool. The lead girl was pretty good. Ending was kind of dumb, but what can you do?
Yeah.
You can make a better movie.
Yeah.
Josh says the Meg. I don't know if anybody else enjoyed that.
Yeah, the Meg. Meg sucked. Whatever.
I
don't
had
care.
no interest to see it, so I've never seen it.
I've seen 40 feature films this year that have come out in the year 2018.
Wow.
That's what my list is telling me.
That's
So
not bad. Just for
yeah,
this year. I mean, you know. So what
yeah.
else is on the list there?
What else haven't I seen?
The Death Wish remake was okay.
Never
I didn't
seen.
mind that.
Mm.
I've never even seen one of those
Bohemian
movies. I've
Rhapsody.
only seen clips.
You only seen clits. What?
Yeah, because I don't know.
Oh, sorry, guys.
They seem like really rapey movies, so
Yeah, that's their whole thing.
it's
I
not
got a
really
weird vibe.
didn't intrigue me.
One.
What else? Keep going. Let's keep talking some shits.
Bohemian Rhapsody was good. I like
Oh,
that.
I've not seen.
Searching was neat.
Okay.
Hey, have you ever seen Spring?
Never heard of.
Yeah, they're in all my pens.
Wasn't even a good. That wasn't even a good one. Come on.
I lay on them every night.
Okay, it's late. I'll give you that.
I lay on them every
Truth or
night.
Dare was the biggest piece of shit I've seen this year. That's that's what I have
Oh,
marked down as last place right now,
oh,
behind the Open House and some other garbage. So those are, yeah, the Open House sucked too. Don't watch that.
All right.
It's like one of those movies where it like tries to like build up something, and then instead of having anything at the end, it just ends.
yeah, I hate
Dumb.
that when movies do that. Yeah, and that happens quite a bit. Like where the movie ends and you're like, I just sat through this whole movie just for this
Yeah.
ending. Are you kidding me? You know what movie I did see that wasn't bad? Was A Quiet Place. I enjoyed that movie.
It was okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was
One
alright.
of the rare instances that I enjoyed something new.
I like
It
how
wasn't a
movies are
remake.
Right. No, something new.
the new trend in horror is to just be quiet, which I'm all for.
Which yeah,
Some
because
quiet.
you
movies.
see insert action movie here where it's just constant noise.
Oh
It's
god.
nice that, and I can't believe how like respectful my theater was when I saw it. I don't know if you guys had this, but like I'm used to like Joe Six-Pack on one side of me eating popcorn through a vacuum cleaner, and then you got the girl texting over here. It was like nice. So
Hmm.
usually I say let theaters die, but A Quiet Place made me think, you know what? Let's keep them open for a little bit longer.
Yeah, they should keep making quiet movies.
Yeah,
So,
I'm
That
done
should be
with the
the new
noise
trend.
factory bullshit. God. Fucking jump scare sound.
yeah.
yeah, I hate
The-
it.
Fucking
Wong.
jump scare sound.
Mm. Now, Luke,
Jump scares.
you got a new
That was-
a new mask, right? Wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah, which was the new one that you got?
I got the new Michael Myers one.
Okay, that's
It's right. It's right. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
right there.
Okay, so you got You know, next you need Pinhead.
I do have pen.
Is
It's
that-
right fucking there.
Oh.
Get your shit together.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I got Fred, Pinhead, Ghostface is in the popcorn thing, Jason, Michael, and other Michael. Old man Michael, we'll
Okay,
call him.
Okay, so you need Leatherface.
Yeah, that's
Old man Michael.
old man Michael.
And
He's old.
they're the good masks, so yeah.
Yeah.
They're the good ones.
I mean, I'm out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies for the minute,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna buy one right now. Maybe when I get to the remake, we'll invest, but who knows?
Did anybody see that the prequel one, the Texas or whatever?
Leatherface.
Yeah, Leatherface, the prequel. Yeah.
I watched it.
Did you
I liked it okay.
Did you?
I thought it was alright.
Huh.
I didn't really get why there was so much hate for it. But that's just the way it's just the way that I fucking am. I don't know what the deal is. Like, why do I like the movies that people hate and I hate the movies people like?
If everybody
Because
else-
you're a unique human being.
It sucks. I don't like being that way. But anyway, I thought it was okay. Yeah, I think
Oh, jeez.
it definitely had the creepy Texas Chainsaw vibe about it.
Really?
I just didn't even
Plenty of gore.
bother. Whatever.
Oh,
I
you-
guess
Does it
people
get-
just are really like protective of some of these icons, you know. So like it was not the way that they wanted to see Leatherface
Yeah.
portrayed, I guess.
Yeah. Huh.
Which I think the magic of this new Halloween movie was just seeing a decent fucking movie
Mm,
on a big theater screen.
yeah.
I don't know. I thought that was neat. I was like, wow, movies don't have to suck all the time. You know? I don't know.
Weird, ain't it?
It's weird when you see a good movie. It's
It's so what's really weird is how we can all see the same movie and take away different
yep.
things because I didn't fucking like it at all. And I literally like I know everybody thinks that I was prepared to hate it, but I got excited in the last month to build up to the release because I was hearing positive things.
Yeah.
And literally the day that I went to see it, in my head I was thinking about how I'm gonna have to swallow my
Ryan's
pride and
here.
tell everybody I was wrong and that it's a good movie and that I like it. And then I watched it and I was like, "Fuck this shit."
I don't know. I thought that bathroom scene was probably the best scene in the movie.
Ugh.
I thought it was big spooks coming from that scene. I thought it was a lot better handled than that dumbass scene in H2O where it's just like, here's the mom, and now it's over. So, I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely am on the complete opposite end of that from you. I totally like that version in H2O, and I prefer H2O, even though I know it's a flawed movie.
I like H2O. I think I don't think it's as good as some people say, but like I understand why people like it, if that makes sense. There's
Sure.
just things in it that I'm just like, CGI Michael Mask, I'm good.
Oh yeah,
thanks."
the whole mask situation in H2O
Yeah.
sucks because you can see all of them on display.
It's like what was
Yeah.
it? Is it 5 where it like switches between for like a few shots?
Mhm.
There was like a blonde one. Was that 4 or 5? I don't fucking care.
Oh yeah, that was in
Four.
part 5.
Or
Brian's
4.
here.
Sorry, 4.
Brian's
the
here.
school scene.
Yeah, I see that.
Whoa, welcome.
Welcome, Brian.
Whoa, welcome.
Anyway.
I get you in here too. I don't know if you're on my.
Fuck.
I have to go back to whispering. I have to whisper, everybody. Sorry.
The
I think
whisper.
I got Brian Gatto on Skype.
Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Entertainment, back again with Shark Week. I don't know.
Back with Shark Week.
We can't talk shit about the Meg if Brian gets in here. He's gonna get real upset. So we're gonna have to get it all out right now. It was okay for a shark movie. It was okay. Sam Jackson didn't get eaten by a shark. End of story.
I didn't see it.
Everyone in China did.
Fair enough.
'Cause they like themselves a big fucking monster movie. That dumbass movie with Dwayne Johnson made a fuck ton over there. With the gorilla. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, now what shall we talk about?
It's goddamn software, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you having a field day with that?
All the
What do you
Windows
guys-
resizing? But go ahead.
What do you guys think of the soft reboot that everyone's doing these days? Where it's like a sequel, but it's, you know.
Well, yeah. What's the next one they're doing? It's the.
You really need me to
the
answer that
Bioshock,
question?
right? Yeah. I think it's laziness and being stupid, but again, if
Title recognition.
Yep.
yeah, I mean,
It's guaranteed audience, basically.
yeah,
I just realized I'm surprised fucking Jaws hasn't been remade yet.
Shh. You don't even fucking say that.
Shut up. If they're gonna do it, it's not gonna be because an asshole fucking said it at 2 a.m. on a fucking live stream,
It's
right?
gonna happen
Look
tomorrow.
at that. Look
to
at
be
that.
announced tomorrow.
Look at
I'd rather have
yourself.
fucking Yellowstone erupt than a fucking Jaws remake, okay? But what can you do?
Yeah.
I will fucking kill myself the day that they announce that they're remaking Jaws,
Where's
I
Jaws?
like
and I'll do it live.
Where's Jaws?
I like Robert Zemeckis. He said, I don't know what exactly he said, but he basically said, as long as I'm still alive, there will not be a Back to the Future remake. And I respect that shit just so much, you know? He's like, this is my vision, fuck you.
Yeah.
The day he dies, though, we're gonna get, the
And
fourth
in
one.
the year 2080, people won't even know what the original movie was. It'll just all be the remakes of the remake of the remake.
I mean, that's kind of how it is with things like The Thing, you know?
Mm.
Even
I was
like,
gonna-
like casual horror fans are like, I like that one. There's one from the 50s.
Yeah.
Dracula's like that too, and like all the
Don't you
original.
don't you think that eventually somebody's gonna come up with a new horror icon though? Something that
It's. I think it's got to happen eventually.
What franchise is that linked to? 'Cause they don't make original things anymore, do you know?
Oh, I can tell you
know,
one.
but yeah.
The
We
Insidious.
can be hopeful.
Lin Shay is kind of an icon.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that?
Lin Shay from the Insidious.
Hold on. You're talking too modern.
Yeah.
She was the teacher in The Nightmare on Elm Street.
Gotcha.
She was
There
also
we go.
in Alone in the Dark for like
Mm.
5 seconds.
She was the nurse in New Nightmare as well.
Yeah.
Ooh,
New Nightmare.
yeah.
That's a good.
Now there you go.
That's next up
Oh,
over on my end.
can't wait. Yeah.
It's-
Confused reviews.
Yeah. If I can ever fucking finish it.
Hey, you got a good following going there, Luke. You're fine. Yeah.
What's it called? Chop's finally fucking coming back with some new videos. I started to get worried.
I told them, man. I said, let's not worry about what you're doing. Just do it. Put them out, and you'll get better. You'll get more comfortable doing it. So just keep doing it, man. Have fun with it, Chop.
I try to. Usually I end up having somewhat fun with it, depending.
Yeah.
Usually depending.
I remember fun.
And I mean, no matter what you make yourself, you're always going to be your toughest critic.
Yeah.
So,
Word.
Worst of
I got-
all, sometimes I'll have ideas and then be like, I'll instantly forget them whenever I'm usually doing something, like maybe drawing, be like, after this, I'm going to write this down. Then I forget about it.
We should tattoo it on your body, and then you'll never forget, like memento. Every time you have something you need to remember, just carry
I
a
was
tattoo
thinking-
gun on you.
I was thinking about J Bond for a minute there. I want to tattoo Jason on me.
That could work, Eric.
Remember that stream?
Yeah, I
when,
have this to do.
Remember that stream when Sean was drawing shit on his arms? And Jay was getting all mad at him. Good times.
Yeah.
Good
What-
times.
What's Jay up to these days, Eric?
They're fucking Bloodbath and Beyond. They're solid. They're all set, man.
Cause I haven't heard from him. I heard about him in a little while, so I don't know what the fuck they were up to.
They just release their videos constantly. There's never like a lull. They don't take breaks. I kind of admire a little bit the way that they handle their situation. There was a while there, and to a certain extent, it'd be cool if they were more involved with the YouTube horror community, because they sort of just stay on their own. And he hangs out on my channel sometimes and whatever, and Jay will make an appearance on some stuff, but it's pretty cool that like they don't get distracted by the drama and stuff. They just do their
I mean,
thing.
I like to think we're a pretty drama filled or drama-less sort of place for the most part, except for when people are weird.
I apologize for that.
Yeah, that's who I was talking about. Definitely not anyone else. Ever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, I'm trying to add Brian in here.
I gotta hear the whoa welcome, and then I'm probably gonna. Cause I got fucking.
I know you sounded pretty tired,
I gotta fucking get up in about 4 hours.
Oh damn! No way.
This way, I'll send you a text in the morning.
No, you don't have to do that. That's alright.
You're like, don't wake me up, asshole.
Oh,
If
why
you
can't
fall
I-
asleep, Freddy's gonna molest you.
Whatever. At this
Don't-
point, Freddy can
Don't sleep.
kill me out.
Never sleep again.
Yo, Freddy's come for you. Which is ironic because, like, I'm trying to get this video done, but I keep getting so fucking tired.
It is ironic.
I've got what do I got right now? I got 11 minutes of. It's probably gonna be like a 22-minute video done, so it should be. I'm hoping for the weekend, but life gets in the way sometimes.
Oh, yeah, sure does.
Life
Chop,
gets
what's
in the
happening?
way.
Man? Talk to us about tornadoes.
He did a pretty good comic book, Deadpool and that was
Versus
pretty cool,
Ghostface.
man. Yeah, versus Ghostface. That was pretty good, man.
Which I did upload it on Instagram, but ended up cutting out some parts of the speech bubbles that I made. Oh well. It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's alright.
I should probably just upload on Twitter.
Yes, you should.
Twitter's neat, man.
Oh, is this him? God, I don't even know.
What's
We'll
going
start
on?
adding people.
I'm trying to add Brian, but for some reason it's not coming up in the search, and I'm trying.
I'm surprised that Brian's even awake.
Ugh.
I don't know why. But I am.
I'm looking at my movies to see what the fuck we could talk about instead of these awkward silences.
I know. Sorry, I'm trying to
Oh, it's fine.
skip on.
It is so fine.
I also
In
bought.
fact, let's have a moment of silence. Everybody, shut the fuck up.
Why not?
Right when I picked this up.
I also bought season 1 of the Back to the Future animated series for $5.
I didn't
like to
know
know.
that was a thing.
Ooh.
I've never seen it, so I probably won't ever watch it. But it's just the fact that I have it now because I'm a fucking idiot.
Please.
Aren't we all?
You got it, man. That's good shit.
Okay. So
I can't get Brian in here. Sorry, but
Fuck.
damn it.
All right.
somebody, Death Twitch, I miss you. Well, thanks, Ryan.
We miss you too, Ryan. Wake up.
I know.
I don't know.
Where
If
you
Wake
been?
up.
I don't know if your name's different on here or not, buddy. But it's not. Yeah, I did a search for Brian, and you're not popping up. So
Is there a link you can send? No, I don't think it works that way, the way that we're doing it. Because we didn't do it. Because we weren't planning on having guests on. We were just going to talk some shit to each other.
Sorry. Me and Chris fucked it up.
Yeah, we kind of did.
No.
Oh, well.
Glad you guys jumped on.
Yeah, I wasn't talking shit about you guys being on. I was just saying.
No, that's okay. We were just doing
It's like, fuck these kids.
You guys ruined everything.
I know.
Does Brian?
You damn kids.
I know you go by Brian Gatto, but is it a different last name, Brian? That's what I'm wondering.
A different-
His last name is Horror Show Entertainment. Legally changed.
Yeah, right.
Wouldn't that be
Well,
something?
Do you know when I was searching you up, nothing else really came up, no profile picture or anything, just the name.
Mhm.
So for all I knew, when I clicked that wave thing, I could have been waving to a complete stranger and
Oh,
just been like,
Hello.
sorry.
Mm.
Do you like
So,
horror?
Dino, do you still do the paranormal thing? I haven't heard about that and
Yeah, I've taken quite a long time off.
leave on that one.
Yeah, because of a lot of stuff going on in my life,
I
and
feel that. I feel that
yeah,
a lot.
kind of interrupted a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
that's why I've just like, you know,
Yeah.
recently started getting back to things. But
I'm just thinking. I feel like a fucking geezer coming back to the fucking village folk. Like, do we still have
oh
tap
no,
water?
what the heck, no, no. You know what? Yeah, I mean, you know,
Bring those back. I miss listening to those too.
what's that? Oh, the
The
paranormal.
paranormal stuff. I miss it all, man.
Oh no, awesome. No,
You
cool.
Let's
you
talk
think
about
no one
paranormal
cares.
right
You
now.
leave for a week and I get scared.
Oh jeez, I'm around. If I'm gone, then something did happen. But I would always let people know. But a lot of times I don't
If
think
I
anybody
die,
gives
you'll
a
know
shit.
about it.
Oh jeez, yeah. No, a lot of times I think nobody even gives half a crap. So you know, it's like,
Don't think.
I mean,
I do.
other than you know, there's a few of
No
you
one
guys out
does.
there. Yeah.
No, I didn't mean it the way it sounded.
No,
Uh,
no.
we all feel that. I'll be editing at 3 in the morning. I'll be like, no one's gonna fucking watch this anyway. Who cares? And I'm just like, you know what? I'm already.
Word.
Pretty much me, yeah.
I feel you on that. Even I can still get some views in my stuff, but even then, it's like, gosh,
Is it worth
like
it? You know?
the last one I made was the trick or treat thing, and then it's like it's just like crawling along there.
Wait, which
Everybody's,
one?
hey, we want some videos. Like, here's one, and then like nobody watched it. So
You know what I think my biggest pet peeve is as a reviewer
Mm-hmm.
is when you'll post a new video and instead of a comment saying anything about the video, it's requesting the next video. That's like, all right,
Right.
I spent 20 hours on this fucking video and all you want to know is when I'm going to review Thomas and the Magic Railroad, you know? I've gotten
Sorry I asked.
I've gotten an abnormally large amount of requests for that one and I still don't know why.
Huh.
I panned because I have it from when I was a fucking kid up here just as a joke, and I panned by it in one of my videos, and then I got some comments about it. And I'm like, I'm reviewing fucking Ouija, dude. What does that have to do with Thomas?
What
Help!
the hell?
Everything.
I think I might do it just as a goof.
You know what my pet peeve as far as like receiving comments from viewers is when they give you the backhanded compliment.
I thought this was
Because like somebody who may be probably not watching now, she may watch it at some point, but she sent me a message and be like, "Dude, I'm a big fan. You should get a better camera and try to be more interesting." And I was like, "What?" Thanks.
Thanks
I
for being a
think.
big fan.
I love you, but you suck ass.
You are a
Oh, no.
prick. Oh man.
That's funny.
Yeah, sorry, Brian. Maybe next time. Next time we'll do a Google Hangout.
Brian, we'll be on your channel next time, and then you can deal with this.
Yeah, this is all messed up. We're
As soon as
all...
this ends, he's gonna
I
fucking delete
guess
it,
he
dump it.
messaged you because he
Right.
if you got his replies. You know, I guess he tried to message you because he asked you if you got his replies. Or
yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Hey, so what do I do now? Yeah, it says, but it doesn't have your name. I don't understand why that's not coming up. And it's not letting me add you. Let's see, add. Yeah,
Isn't
create
this
a-
riveting,
Isn't it?
guys?
Uh-oh, see, I gotta hang up. Oh my. See, now I gotta join the call.
Is he dead?
See, no.
He's back.
See, I messed it up. So, sorry, Brian. No, we'll do this. Google Hangouts is fine, guys, just to hang out with sometimes, you know? Doesn't have to be perfect.
Did you guys see the Hellboy trailer?
No, I didn't see that either.
I've
Piece of shit.
never even seen a Hellboy movie.
Brian said, "Try calling again. It just worked for a few seconds." Haha.
The thing is,
He's-
I need your name, and it's not coming up when I add it to the. Does it say I'm your friend now, or I'm connected with you, which I should be, I guess, but I don't know.
All right, guys. It's 2 in the morning. I think this is where I'm gonna call.
I know. Well, you know
I was
what?
trying to wait for Brian, but this seems like a fucking Mission Impossible right now. So.
Yeah. Well,
Well, thanks for joining us.
It was a spur of the moment.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Long time no see.
I know we need it. We need fucking. We always say that, and then it's gonna be 3 months from now. We're gonna be like, "Why the fuck can we do this?" But you know, let's. I got some. I got a lot of free time. I hope for the next couple weeks.
Oh,
You
should
look
get
like
something.
you look like somebody's trying to kill you right now. You're like, where
No,
was he?
No, because I was looking at the movies, trying to think of shit to talk about, and then I'm looking at the calendar on the wall, seeing
Alright.
what I got going on. I have.
Because Luke is
Blink
tired
twice
as hell.
if you're in danger.
Yeah, if something's going
Scared.
on, let us
No.
know.
I have written on there for Saturday, "Freddy's dead" in all caps! Exclamation point, for me to get that done.
Oh, jeez.
Probably still not gonna get done. We're gonna try. We're gonna try our
Dead.
best.
Yeah.
So
we're
if you see
looking
it on
forward to
Saturday, it means I did it.
Cool.
But Eric, Dino, and Chris, you boys have an excellent evening or morning, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah, you
fuck.
too, Luke. And
I'll,
we'll get a hangout here together this week sometime.
For sure.
Yeah.
Talk to you guys soon.
Okay.
Good night and don't get
See ya.
molested.
See you guys.
See you, man.
Bye.
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 Bye bye.
You have to hang up, bud.
Adios.
Toodaloo.
Get out of here,
Bye.
man.
Ta-ta.
I want to see how many times I can get you guys to say
Oh,
bye. All right.
See ya.
That's what I thought you were trying
Bye.
to do because I thought we're gonna be back and forth. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
In a little while. Crocodile.
We're done here.
He's
Good
not-
night, John boy. Good night, Billy Bob.
Oh, now I gotta. Oh, shoot. He was the last one I added in here. Okay, so I gotta close him out. Yeah, you know what?
I gotta use the fucking restroom, but I'm gonna just hold it.
Well, Eric, I mean, I do apologize, but it is 2:14 here too.
Oh shit! Everybody's got to go.
Yeah.
There's just a
think
big
I'm gonna-
blue square.
Well, whether you keep it up or not, it doesn't matter. But we had fun, so I enjoyed talking.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna remove it. I didn't talk too much shit.
Well, I'm moving so many damn.
I tried to
boxes
keep it
around.
positive. I did.
No, that's good. Oh God, here's.
Because if I unleash my hate, then everybody just gets upset.
Yeah, sorry, Brian. I can't. Wait, what's this say? Boy, he's trying to get on real bad, but
No, we're gonna call it a night now.
yeah, we're gonna call it night. Next time we'll do a
We
Google Hangout.
we gotta go get molested.
Next time we'll do a Google Hangout, so it'll be much easier for everybody to jump on. So we'll do that next time. So with that said, I'm gonna end it. Stay on a second here though, Eric. Yeah, you want me to say bye or you?
I just want to say to the people that showed up, thanks for fucking chilling with us. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe to these people's here. We got Chop Block and the Late Late Horror Show.
Yeah, peace out. Later, guys.